Hello everybody, you should be able to hear me now. So, sorry, I'm using a toilet paper tripod and it's not working so well. What else do I have that I can use? I thought I had it and then it was not so good. Okay. Keep that in there. So, since Sable left the nest, I thought I would take the opportunity to try to do a kitten napping. I'm just going to make sure that she's warm enough before I start feeding. You never want to bottle feed if they're too cool. Very cute. So I've got her on a nice heating pad. It's warm but not too warm. And then just to make sure, I thought I would also try potentially splinting her feet while we bottle feed. Oh, she's so cute. Pretty little toesies. So her knee does bend normally, which is good. Her ankle is bending normally. It's really just her toes. I'm just gonna try. Oh, that's way too big. Making her some little princess flip-flops. That's good. She's much easier than casserole. And I'm going to keep it really loose, so it will probably fall off pretty quickly. But worth a try. Pink princess flip-flops. She's very cute. Uh-oh. Where's my phone? Oh, nuts. My phone is somewhere. The alarm is going off. I think. But, I have a kitten. I better go get it. Alright, sorry everyone. To be continued. Okay, so that wasn't my phone at all. It was the stupid white noise machine, which when the power came back on, apparently set its own alarm and was going off inside the quiet zone. Come on. Come on, makers of white noise machines. That's ridiculous. That's obviously ridiculous. Obviously. Alright, well... Okay. Where were we? Look, 'cause my phone's right here. I should try to get photos for the Dr. F. The photos. Oh, there we go. I think they are actually looking a bit better. She says, it's time for my snack. It's not time for princess flip-flops. It's hard to get the one on the bottom. I'm gonna have to roll it over. Roll it over. I know. Okay, there we go. I'm doing these very loose because I want to smoosh her. But I also want... Oh no, she's kicked off her flip-flop. Well, I can fix that one. There. Dear, where are you going? This is what physical therapy is like, everybody. Okay. Can we slip it on? That would be good. That would be good. I don't know. She's a little unruly like her pal Casserole. Okay. Now I have to put you this way. Oh, she's mad. It's a lot like her friend Casserole. Okay, where are you going? There. Perfect. Okay. Do we just leave those on while we have our snacks? And does it feel funny? They look very cute. Okay, now, how's our temp? Nice and warm? I think you are. I'm not going to take your temperature. We'll see how this goes. Oops. So her weight was back down to where she started. So she has not been, and I mean we all saw that she was pretty much just sleeping in there, so hopefully this time if we, oops, there we go, temperature's good. I just squirted formula all over my mouth. Oops. Okay. Ready? Oh, and you hungry? Oh, she's hungry. She's ready. What would you have to... Oh, there you go. Good job. Oh, she's a champ. Oh, I think you got it. You're not letting any air back in. There you go. You got quite a suction going there. That was really good. It's very tiny. So I'm bottle feeding her because for some reason she's not getting to the milk bar and nursing. It looks to me like her contracted tendons in her back feet aren't allowing her to like dig in her feet and hold herself up against the milk bar. She's just kind of sliding and flopping around. So I'm hoping that if she gets a little stronger. Okay, you have to let it go. You have to let the air back in. There you go. There you go. I'm hoping that she will. If I can supplement her till she's strong enough to hold herself up there, I'm hoping she will take over. And when they're this little, they need to eat every 2 to 3 hours, so I'm letting her go on the long end of that, just in hopes that that will encourage her to nurse. But, hi, do we need to have a tiny burp? Do you think we need to have a tiny burp now? Should we have a tiny burp? Good job. There's a tiny, tiny burp. Good job. So she had about 3 milliliters, which is pretty good for a kitten her size. Pretty good. So let's see what her weight is now. She was back down to 106. Oh well, of course she's wearing her flip-flops, so it's not really gonna be exactly the same. Let's take off your flip-flops for a second. Well, I know. Okay, 111, back up to 111, so that's good. You have normal. That's good. It's just these little floppy little feet. Just your floppy little feet. Here, go here. Nice and warm. That's to keep you warm. You don't have very much padding. So, now what should we do? So I'm thinking that I might keep her out of the nest for the next feeding, just because it's going to be so disruptive to Sable to be going in there I can't go in there every couple of hours and steal a kitten. It's just, she's going to get upset. She's not going to like it. And I don't want to risk her abandoning the kittens, but I also want to be able to do stretching on feces so we can start fixing the problem, hopefully. So she needs stretching frequently, and she also needs to be fed frequently. However, I'm hoping this is a very temporary thing. So I've never had a kitten with this particular issue before, but supposedly it's the result of being crowded in the uterus and just bad positioning of the limbs. So it's not a congenital defect or anything like that. I think it's unlikely that Sable will not just accept her right back. It's interesting. You just don't have very much muscle. Yeah, I'll try her with, I'll give her another shot at the bottle again. I'm just doing some stretching. I'm trying to get a good, because if she was able to use her feet normally, like her siblings are, she could hold herself up there, no problem. But this may even correct itself as she gets bigger, but the immediate problem is the nursing that we need. That's the immediate thing that needs to be addressed. Where are you going? Where are your toes? Here we go. There's your toes. Maybe if I put them like this, you'll straighten them out. You can stand on them straight. You're too squirmy. You're like the casserole. I was just about to sit down and start Cassidy's physical therapy when I saw Sable exit the nest, and thought that it would be less stressful for her if I did a kidnapping when she was not there. Now returning her is going to be another issue. Hi. Oh, it's so nice and toasty in there. I think if I hadn't supplemented her twice, she would not have survived much longer. That would have been, what, 14 hours without food, and they're supposed to eat every 2 hours, so when they're this little, they can't go very long without food. It doesn't go well, so. So she's definitely benefiting from the bottle feeding. But I would prefer for her to be nursing, obviously. She just isn't getting enough. And she's not strong enough to... Like, she is a little fighter, but she's not strong enough to keep at it. And she's, for whatever reason, not as good at finding where she needs to go than the others. And she's got some pretty vigorous competition, too. Oh, don't worry, I know about stimulating the other end. Luckily, Mom's been doing a really good job of that, so it's not as critical. But if I am keeping her out for a couple hours, then I will need to take over motherly pottying duties also. What do you think? Then we just curl them right back up again. Silly. There, that's not bad. That looks a little bit better. I did consider making a slightly more proper splint and just putting it on, but I don't want to encourage Mummy to chew anything off of the feet area. You don't need any collateral damage to toes. Your little toes are very cute. Shall we see if you want any more bottle? Where's your bottle? Oh, I'm gonna put it back in the water for a minute. Warm her back up. So you still have a little milk mustache. That's very cute. You're missing milk bar time. It's too bad. So if Sable was a friendly mom, all I would have to do is hold her up to the milk bar and she would do the rest. So that's kind of the unfortunate part of, that's one of the reasons that doing the feral moms is so much more difficult, because I can't just go in there and boost her up and just let her go to town. That would be ideal, but there's no way that would happen. I'm just reheating, I'm just warming up the bottle a bit. It's very important to manage their temperatures. Keep them warm, nice and warm, but not too warm. Very cute. It would be great if she would do a little bit of nursing to get some colostrum. The colostrum's only produced for the first 24 hours of lactation, so if she started lactating when the kittens were born, then they still have another 8 hours. But more or less, so even if she gets just a tiny bit, every little bit helps. You're just gonna go in there and take a nap again, aren't you? So I'm gonna have to devise a system for returning the kitten, the tiny kitten, without getting smacked by Mama. Let's see how our temperature is here. That's good. Okay. Okay, let's see if we're ready for round 2. Okay. Trying to get the temperature right. It's so hard to get it exactly perfect. So other than her leg issue affecting her nursing, there doesn't appear to be anything else. When I stimulate her for potty time, we'll see if there's anything that looks funky there. But she does get a good latch on. She's eating well, which is wonderful. I'm not having to keep her awake to nurse, which is always a bit concerning. Yeah, I'm pretty confident that Sable will take her right back. And if she doesn't, then I will just bottle feed her and it won't be a problem. But the alternative is I leave her in there and she starves. So I think it's worth it to attempt this. You so little. You so little. So she definitely would not have survived very long if she had been born in the barn rafters, so at least she's getting a chance. She's so cute. She is mostly tabby. Kittens are born blind and deaf. There we go. There we go. I'm just trying to make sure that she's a good temperature before I start feeding her. Ideally, I would take her temperature to make sure that it's in the right range. But she's so little, and she doesn't seem to be struggling, so maybe I can maybe spare her that. Just make sure she's warm enough. Oh, she's so cute. She's very cute. I've handled all of the feral mom's babies. I've handled from like day 1 or day 2, and they've been fine. We haven't had any issues with them being rejected because I've handled them. Okay, I think we're good. Getting close, and this should be nice and warm again. So warmer. It was a bit of a challenge doing warming formula this morning with no electricity. But we were up to the challenge, weren't we? Ready? You ready? I know you like this. Ooh. Mmm. Oh, I think it's in dinner. She did just have quite a bit just a few minutes ago, but see if she wants a little bit more. Oh yeah, a little bit. She's a good little latcher. She's not so good at letting the air back in, but she's definitely going for it. She's good because I gotta fatten her up. Oh, she did about another milliliter. It's good. Good job. Want some more? Should we weigh you and see if we beat our record? 112. 1 extra gram. Of course, we haven't had our potty yet, so. What do you think? Do you want to try one more? Do you try one more? There you go. You just have a little sleep twitch. Good job. Good job, teeny tiny kitten. Should we try to burp you? Do another burp. And then maybe we'll try some potty time. So cute. Okay. Squawks. Some little squawks. Perfect. Okay. So, oh look, I have some toilet paper right here. Let's see, do you have to pee? Oh good, that's normal looking pee. That's a good looking pee. Good job. Good job, okay. A nice normal pee was had by all. It's very cozy. Now I need to make her a cozy little bed. And I'll probably try to feed her maybe hourly while I have her out here. Just to see if I can make up for lost time a little bit. I would love to bring her with one of her little pals, but it's good. It's very adorable. She's very adorable. Okay. So I'm going to tuck her into this adorable little bed. With her snuggle mama. And heating pad. So that she stays warm. Oh, I know what I should do. I should get Frank. She needs a Frank, I think, in her life. Do you need a Frank in your life? I think you do. So now I'm going to put this here, like so. And then snuggle mom to prop the heating pad, just so. And then you can squirm out if you get too warm. And I'm gonna get Frank for You guys can look at her adorable face for a few minutes, and then I'll switch back over to the Sable Cam, where nursing is in progress on the 3 little Pudge Muffins. Here is an empty Frank. I think I need to go across the street to get some innards for Frank. I'm gonna run across the street. I'll be right back. Maybe I'll switch you guys over, because then I can cover her up. Good girl, though. Thank you for running away from me.